All right, hey folks, Nathan P. Butler here from the Star Wars Timeline Gold at StarWarsFanWars.com/timeline of Star Wars Beyond the Films and Cloud City Casino at StarWarsReport.com. I will be doing some streams later today, relatively soon later today, around lunchtime. I will be doing a stream of the new Star Wars Battlefront Rogue One X-Wing VR mission on PlayStation VR, and I will be doing a stream on Star Wars Battlefront Rogue One Scarif, which is the last of the Season Pass DLCs. But this is basically a quick fix video. Some of you out there ran into the same things this morning that I did. You signed into Star Wars Battlefront to go in and actually play the game, play the new DLC, and once you signed in, you probably saw the little U-wing off to the side and thought, hey, awesome, the game works, the update took. But then when you went down to multiplayer, down at the bottom, when you went to look at your other DLCs down there, which are slowly trying, I guess, to load their pictures here, you saw some or all of those down at the bottom saying that the DLC was not installed. Or you went to collect, and when you went to look at the new either HUT contracts or whatever, you went to these new ones. Hey, Kenny. And it said that you couldn't access them because you need Rogue One Scarif. And you're sitting there saying, I own the Season Pass, damn it. Why can't I get access? Where's my Rogue One Scarif? Okay? This video is just to give you a very quick explanation of what you need to do to get all the new features, because they've changed the way the game authenticates DLC, apparently. So first off, if you're going to get the DLC mission, the VR mission as DLC. The VR mission is not part of the newest update. You must install it separately. This is the easy one. Go to the PlayStation Network store, search under New for PlayStation VR. It's listed there as the Battlefront Rogue One X-Wing VR mission. It's listed as free. Download it. Once it installs, you've got access to it, and you'll be able to go down to start once you're in the game itself. The most pressing thing, though, is the whole thing of DLCs and what's going on with that. Okay. In my case, Outer Rim showed up fine. Bespin, Death Star, and Rogue One Scarif were not showing up as installed. What's happened is they've changed the authentication, and what seems to be the case is you may already have it installed, but the game doesn't know that it's installed. And usually the fix to that would be to, and I can't show you because this is a stream, and once you go out of the game, you can't see anything. But usually what would happen is you could go to settings and go to your account and go to restore licenses, click on that, and once it restores licenses, you're good to go. Whatever DLC you were supposed to have that's not showing up would finally show up. That solution does not work for this because they've changed the method. I guess the license looks different to the system. So what you need to do is, you know how when you go to the PlayStation just the regular menu, when you're selecting your game before you click on it to start the game, you can scroll down on that game to the very bottom where it's got a little PlayStation Store icon that tells you how many DLCs are available and what you've got and all that kind of stuff. Click on that so that you've got the list that comes up of all your DLCs, or go to the store and look at all your DLCs for it. And either way, you want to see a list of the DLCs that you own. Outer Rim, Bespin, Death Star, if you are a Season Pass holder. Scarif will not show up on that list yet. And just click on those and re-download them. It's not going to download the whole DLC because you've already got it. What it'll do is a quick lightning-fast download of that new license, and the next time you start up Battlefront fresh, the DLCs will show up for you. Now, it's the same thing with Rogue One Scarif, except it's not going to show up if you just go to the regular PlayStation Store to look for it as part of your old downloads or your old owned content, okay? It's treating Rogue One Scarif as something that you own or that you can get for free because you are a Season Pass holder, but not something that you own yet. So the solution to that is go to store.playstation.com, do a search for Rogue One Scarif, or just Scarif. I just use Scarif. It'll pull up that option. It'll show you the item. It's the only item that pulls up. It'll list it as free. Click on it and purchase that free item as you would anything else in the PlayStation Network store. And on the checkout screen, once you've checked out and confirmed the purchase, you'll have the option to click a button to start it downloading on your PS4. Click the button. It will download. Again, it's just a quick zip through a license that'll download. And again, the next time you start up Battlefront fresh, all your DLCs will be there. So as you can see, I've got access all the way up through Rogue One Scarif here, which I'm going to do my next, do like a live stream on here in a little bit. They're all back. Okay. So again, All you need to do is download licenses for them, essentially. Very quick installs. For Outer Rim, Bespin, or Death Star, just go to the store on the PS4. They will show up. Click to download. It'll do a quick license download. You're good to go. For Scarif, it won't show up in the PlayStation 4 store on the system, at least from what I could tell in trying to look for it. Go to store.playstation.com. Look it up that way. Look it up by Scarif. It will show up. When it does, go through the purchase process. It'll be free. Hit download. It'll download to your PS4 once all the licenses have downloaded, which take less than 5 seconds each. Then go back into Battlefront, having closed it. Go back in and restart Battlefront new, and you will have all those listed. There's not a huge download thing involved, but you got to re-download those licenses and restore licenses from the system account. Restore licenses option will not work. Okay? Awesome. All right, so I will be back here in probably within the next 15 minutes or so, assuming nobody needs me. I'm going to make sure I check my emails and stuff. I'm keeping an eye on my students and such, but most of them are about to go to lunch here within about the next 15 to 20 minutes. A lot of them will. But I'll be back sometime within about the next 15 minutes to half an hour, give or take, and be taking on first impressions and a run-through of the Star Wars Battlefront Rogue One X-Wing VR mission. And then later today, after that, I'll be taking on Rogue One Scarif and all the other new stuff available with this Battlefront update and the 4th DLC. I hope this has helped those of you who are having the same issue with the DLC not showing up because of today's update as I was. Hopefully that'll get you into the game, and hope to see you in Scarif. Thank you for watching. Thank you, George. Thank you, Kenny. We'll be back again within about the next 15 minutes to half an hour once I've got the PSVR all ready to go. Thanks.